Last year during the lockdown, a lot of us discovered new TV shows to take our mind off of the craziness of COVID. Last night, right here on KHOU 11, the best of the best were honored at the 73rd annual Primetime Emmy Awards ceremony. Of course, the other show was On the Red Carpet. Style expert and author of Change Your Clothes, Change Your Life, because you can't go naked, George Brescia is here with Who Wore Runway and Who Was More Like Runaway. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. I love the title of your book because you can't go out naked, but I guess you could, but it won't be for long, right? George, you grew up with your mom owning a clothing store, so you couldn't escape it. It was all around you. Ended up in the fashion industry, worked for Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, Donna Karan, and you also interviewed celebrities on the red carpet.
Yeah, I did. And last night was amazing. We really saw a lot of Hollywood glamour, major fashion, jewel tones, pantsuits, embellishing, even some demure black we saw, but done in a very special way. It was just an incredible night of fashion entertainment. And it was really interesting to see how everybody was expressing themselves for, this Emmy moment. I mean, we've also just come off the VMAs and the Met Gala, so the red carpets are kind of coming back, and last night was no exception.
Yeah, and culturally, it says a lot. You're saying people expressing themselves, and that's what it's all about. I want to go back to 1922, the first kind of red carpet moment at the Egyptian Theater. It was for the premiere of Robin Hood, and so that's when people started saying, did you see what so-and-so was wearing, right? Oscar fashions oftentimes are more like kind of Hollywood glam, Hollywood vibe. It might be even a little bit more over the top. But the Emmys, you nailed it, had a little bit of everything, a little bit fresher, but still glam. Okay, let's get into some of the things that we saw. Anya Taylor-Joy, nominated for lead actress in The Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, I mean, she just looked gorgeous. She was wearing Dior. She had like this beautiful sort of silk charmeuse dress that was so form-fitting. She's fabulous updo. She did a major red lip, which has sort of become one of her signature statements. And then this gorgeous bright yellow taffeta sort of cape that she was sort of draping around her elbows there. And just to give it like those two tones and that yellow, really picking up that color in her hair. And she was just looking so chic and so fabulous. She really has become sort of like the style girl to watch in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I oftentimes hear people say, I love yellow, I just can't wear it. This could be a way to do it if you think you can't wear yellow, right?
Absolutely. Listen, blondes look amazing in yellow, I think, no matter what shade. And she was really showing that. And, she just was illuminated. And then she just gave that signature red lip again, with that updo, just made it so chic and very old Hollywood, very glamorous.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to say two names here, which is a first name and a last name. And that's pretty much all you have to say. Billy Porter.
Yeah. So Billy was just letting you have it last night, as he always does. First of all, his posing on the red carpet, no pun intended from the show, but he really was working those feather wings that he had on. It was all black, a pleated high-waisted pant, a mock neck top, and then he was wearing all these incredible Lorraine Shorts jewels in emeralds and in diamonds. He had on 2 diamond cuffs, and he was just this gorgeous, beautiful diamond and emerald major Lorraine Schwartz necklace as well. And he was really posing, giving shapes. He actually said that he practiced because actually the outfit was a little bit different proportionally in terms of what it was supposed to be, but then it came in a little bit differently. So he really wanted to make these shapes on the carpet just to give that Billy Porter signature over the top moment for everyone.
All right. Speaking of emerald, Yara Shahidi had that beautiful Dior emerald green gown.
Yeah, classic Dior new look, midi length, beautiful full skirt, wrapped top. She had over $1 million of Cartier jewels around her neck, which was stunning. She gave you that cat eye, that beautiful swept up hair. Just looked so chic and so demure, but really, really modern at the same time. She looked incredible.
Yeah, Kaley Cuoco, again, talking about color, wearing Vera Wang, that chartreuse with that overlay, that color right there, not quite yellow, not quite green, really beautiful.
Yeah, it's almost like a citrus sort of like day glow, really popped on the carpet. Brad Goretzky is her stylist, and we know Brad from the Fashion Police as well. And, he really knocks it out of the park with her. very effortless, huge slit up the front, very sexy, but very chic and stylish at the same time. What I call sexy sophisticated. She looked incredible.
Yeah, some people showed up with just kind of the plain black dress, but others, if they're going to do black, they had a little something extra going along with it. Taraji P Henson had sparkle and sheerness to hers.
Yeah, so Taraji was wearing Elie Saab, and her stylist is Jason Baldwin. And Jason said, this is basically like a sheer dress with pockets. I mean, it had all of this gorgeous embellishment in the sequins, that beautiful plunging neckline, which she just was so flattering on her. But then it was really sheer, and you could see like the outline of her leg, which was so sexy. And again, another strong updo. And what I love about that, it's all about the face. She's really giving you that gorgeous face, that gorgeous eyes, and you really get to see all that beautiful makeup. And she just looked insane, really beautiful.
Yeah, and also from a style perspective, if somebody doesn't feel so comfortable about their legs, but doesn't want to always feel so covered up, when you have that sheerness there, you can show your leg, but you're not really showing your leg. All right, I'm going to move to Elizabeth Olsen, a couple of other ones here. The Olsen twins are oftentimes seen wearing kind of oversized clothing, right? And so she wore her sister's brand, and again, kind of in that oversized clothing. People kind of went back and forth on this. Some people loved it. Some people said there's a bed sheet going on.
No, I don't feel like it was a bed sheet at all. First of all, this is the row. This is, the twins, her sisters, and their line is so chic. And it really is all about sort of like this sort of chic, a little bit oversized, sort of asymmetrical clothing in the row, and always in this like really classic undertone. And she just looked very chic because you still get to see a little bit of the shape of her body on the top. And then it kind of is like this sort of almost like really kind of cape-like look. But in that white, it really popped on the carpet. And I just thought she looked very, very chic and very cool.
Okay. And then I'm going to pop over to Emma Corrin because, again, this is one that wasn't for everybody. It's Miu Miu. And I think somebody said online, was she auditioning for a role in The Crucible?
Yeah. Okay. So the thing for me in this is Miu Miu. It's very avant-garde. To me, it belongs much more at the Met Gala. So I think you always have to know your audience. She's a beautiful girl. I think that I am not one for just making a statement to make a statement. I think you have to, in the right venue, certain things work, certain things don't. And I just don't think that this really did anything for her at this venue. I mean, she was in London, and, while they were showing the Emmys and they were doing it by satellite, I think that she just should have worn something a little bit more classic, a little bit chicer, especially because they were in such an intimate setting in London. So it just didn't work for me.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, as you always say, when somebody chooses to put something on their own body, that's how personal it is. It is their own form of expression. And that's the beauty of what fashion can do, right? Hey, George, you are on QVC. You're a brand ambassador. Tell us about that job.
I love it. I actually, today is a big day at QVC because we have Today's Special Value. So I was on television all morning talking about Today's Special Value, logo by Lori Goldstein. It is such an amazing line. I love being on QVC, and you can catch me every week on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we're also on many different times during the day. And Lori Goldstein's a genius, and she brings you the most incredible clothes with the most incredible comfort at the same time, always looking modern and chic.
All right. Item 74573-2. You will love this. George Brescia, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
You're good. Thanks, Deborah. Always good to see you. You look amazing.
Thank you. Mwah.